The U.S. House will start voting on a bill to raise the debt ceiling, the crucial vote that could avert a U.S. default next week. The bipartisan deal faces an uncertain outcome with opposition from the far right and far left members of Congress.
Our political editor Mark Maxwell is here with more details on what the debt ceiling debate could mean for your wallet. Mark?
Hey, and Brent, if you have federal student loans, you could have to start repaying them sometime this summer between August and October. Or if you rely on food stamps and can't find a part-time job, those will be cut for Americans ages 50 to 54. Those are two of the key reasons many Democrats may be opposing this plan, while some Republicans argue the spending cuts aren't deep enough.
On Capitol Hill, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is working to keep a fragile compromise intact.
Yes, I'm confident we'll pass the bill.
A bipartisan deal to remove the $31.4 trillion debt ceiling until after next year's presidential election faces opposition from the fringes of the far right and far left members of Congress.
I'm not sure what in the bill people are concerned about. It is the largest savings of $2.1 trillion we've ever had.
It's about taking food away from people who are hungry. It's about squeezing students on their loan payments.
House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries indicated as many as 68 Democrats could approve the plan that needs 218 votes to pass.
It's important for House Republicans to produce at least 150 votes. This is an agreement that they themselves negotiated.
We asked President Biden's White House what happens if the deal doesn't go through.
People would lose their jobs. People would lose value in their retirement accounts. It would be really quite devastating.
Congresswoman Cori Bush said she'll vote against the deal President Biden struck with House Republicans.
First of all, it's a bad deal. I've said it multiple times that I do applaud President Biden and the administration for what they were able to do.
Bush acknowledges the deal would expand social supports for veterans and foster kids, but says she cannot support a budget that slashes food stamps for poor people over 50 out of work.
But what we're doing is we're exchanging one vulnerable community for the next.
Michael Linden is the Executive Associate Director of President Biden's Office of Management and Budget.
The deal also includes real improvements to the SNAP program. Under this deal, veterans, people who are experiencing homelessness, and young people who have aged out of the foster care system are going to actually have better access to nutrition assistance than they do under current law.
Expect to see that big vote sometime around 7:30 Central tonight, and we'll have continuing coverage of the impact of this deal tomorrow on the record at 3 o'clock on 5+.
We'll be looking forward to that, Mark.